Good afternoon. We'll call to order the regular meeting of the City of Murfreesboro Board of Zoning Appeals for December 20th, 2021. The first item on our agenda is a determination of a quorum with 4 of the 5 members of the board here present. We do have a quorum today. Next will be the consideration of the minutes from our meeting on November 22nd, 2021. Those minutes were provided to the board members. Are there any changes necessary to those? Hearing none, those minutes will stand approved as written, and then we'll move on to new business. There's one item today, a special use permit. This is application Z21027 by My True Thou, requesting a special use permit in order to operate a home-based business for clothing alterations. This is go on in a single-family RS10 district, and the property address is 5134 Green Acres Lane. Mr. Aguilera, if you'd review that application for us.
Yes, thank you, Chair and members of the board. Today, we bring for your review and consideration a request for a special use permit to operate an alteration business at the current residence of 5134 Green Acres Lane in the Florence Acres subdivision. The reason for the special use permit today is because this business is expected to generate traffic, and though those details have been worked out with staff, the applicant has confirmed that there will be no more than one customer at a time, and that the customer visits shall be by appointment only. For this business, the customers will be parking in the driveway and can accommodate up to 6 vehicles. And the applicant has also confirmed that only small household equipment, domestic household equipment, such as a sewing machine, irons, and shelves, and that will be used, and that there will be no heavy mechanical or electrical equipment for this use. The applicant has also confirmed as well that there will be no other employees at this business, at this residence besides herself, and does not plan on hiring any other employees. The business will also utilize 2 rooms of the residence, which we will discuss a little bit later in this presentation. And the hours of operation for this business will be from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Monday through Saturday. Per the Murfreesboro City Zoning Ordinance, Section 8, procedures requiring a special use permit, we've asked the applicant to submit evidence to make sure that they are meeting the set forth standards for home occupations in Section 9D2RR, and of course the section of general applicability in Section C. As you can see below here, they have demonstrated that they do meet the standards set forth in general applicability, and that we see no adverse impacts or negative effects from this use with traffic, general facilities, or any other significant features in the neighborhood. Moving on to the standards for home occupation, again, I wanted to call forth a specific standard. One that we have for the home for this home occupation, standard 4, the home occupation shall be incidental and subordinate to the residential use of the dwelling unit. No more than 25% of the area of a residential dwelling unit and accessory structure, if used as part of the home occupation, shall be devoted to the home occupation. We were able to work with the applicant to determine and see just exactly, the square footage that will be used for this business. And I'll call real quick to the attachment that has been submitted, that the floor plan that they've submitted, and you can see here that based on the calculations, only 14.8% of this use will be utilizing the house. And with the 2 rooms, I'll show them real quick here. In the first floor, you'll see here the office alteration business, more use for customers coming in, and then on the second floor, here the bonus room, which will again have the equipment, the sewing machines, the ironing, and the shelves. Again, no heavy or electrical equipment will be used. In reviewing these standards, staff believes that they have met the standards for the home occupation. We believe that that there will be no adverse impacts or anything from this special use, and that staff recommends approval, and that if it be approved, that the special use permit be conditionally approved in accordance with Section 9, subsection B, conditions on special uses. The recommended conditions of approval are as follows: that 1, the customer visits shall be by appointment only; that no more than 1 customer at a time shall visit the home-based business; and that any proposed signage shall comply with the zoning ordinance, home occupation standards, which requires that no signage shall exceed 3 square feet and shall be subject to any applicable permitting requirements. And that the last one, the condition number 4, that the business shall be open no earlier than 8 a.m. and shall close no later than 5 p.m. I am here if you have any questions, and the applicant as well is here with the family member if you have any questions for them.
Thank you. Any questions for staff at this point?
Do you know if they're going to have a sign? Well, I mean, I know you address it, but
No, in their letter, I believe, hopefully it was attached, but in their letter, they did said that they would not have any signage
Okay.
with that.
thank you.
Thanks. Any other questions? Thank you, sir.
Mhm.
Anything you, applicant, would like to add to the application? If you'd like to, you're welcome to come to the podium and give us comments, or does anybody have any questions for the applicant?
Hi, so I'm Yang. I'm the daughter. So Mai is my mom, and she's the homeowner in the business. But we don't have any additional comment. We just want to thank the board for meeting with us today. Thank you.
All right, thank you. At this time, we'll conduct a public hearing. If there's anyone present wishing to speak for or against this application, if you'd come forward. Seeing none, we will close the public hearing and open the floor for any further discussion or a motion.
I'll move to approve, subject to the conditions set forth by the staff.
I'll second.
We have a motion and a second. Any further discussion? If not, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Or none? So that application's been approved. Next on our list, staff reports and any other business?
Probably the only announcement would be just to remind everybody to complete their forms and get those into Matthew. He's not here today, but will be here for the remainder of the week. And City Hall will be closed. This is for the benefit of the viewing audience. City Hall will be closed this week, Thursday and Friday, due to the holiday.
Sounds good.
And I had one small matter. I just wanted to commend some members of our audience for sitting still this whole time, so thank you for that.
Very well. I couldn't bring members from my family.
Yeah. You two down there, are you paying attention? No.
Being too
Good job,
good.
girls.
Being too good. All right, appreciate everyone's time. We'll adjourn.
Thank you.
Thank you.